All right, guys, so we're on our way to, I'm gonna say, an undisclosed location. And the reason I've never done this before is because we are there to take on their viral burrito challenge. Now, the challenge, when I called, they said it was around 5 pounds. So I've got my scale today. I've heard it's kind of tricky at this place, so I did bring my scale, but I'm not sure if they're gonna let me use it. But I've also heard that the challenge is 7 pounds plus. It's kind of a dry burrito challenge, and if I get it in 5 minutes, I will get the jackpot, which is $1,500 right now. Otherwise, I finish it in 10 minutes, it's free. So dry, more weight than they said, only a 5-minute time limit, apparently spicy. So I'm not going to disclose the location unless they actually do make it at 5 pounds. Oh yeah, and also they don't let you unwrap the challenge or let it cool down. So it's kind of an interesting challenge. We'll go there, we'll see what it entails, but wish me luck, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so I just went inside and it seems that a few things are a little bit different than originally planned. One, the $1,500 jackpot has been claimed by someone. So they just had a guy by the name of Roman came in on the weekend and he finished it. So the $1,500 jackpot is no longer available. There is a $150 jackpot for the Anaconda. They said it's a spicy challenge, which I don't mind, but they only give you a 5-minute time limit. So the other option is the non-spicy version for you get 10 minutes and you just get it free. So because the jackpot's only 150 bucks, I think I'm gonna do the larger one that's non-spicy for today and give it a go. So we'll go inside, we'll check this place out. Looks kind of cool inside. So let's join me here, guys, and yeah, try this thing out. All right, guys, so here it is, the burrito challenge at Taqueria Corona. This is as advertised, guys. So I'd heard that it might not be the correct size, but this is as advertised. I'm happy with this. I'm actually kind of disappointed that I didn't go with the Anaconda. I heard that it was going to be a lot larger. So yeah, I don't know. We got the 5-pound burrito challenge here, and I'm super excited to get this started here. I chose the Pastor challenge. We had 3 different types that you could choose from, but that's one I chose. So wish me luck. It's still a lot of food in a short amount of time. So we'll get her started here, guys. Okay, on the count of 3, 2, 1, begin. Hey everybody, and welcome to today's special challenge. Now, when I'm talking about special, I don't mean the usual good, everything is great. I mean, it was very interesting and unique to the events that unfolded. So originally I came to this challenge, I actually planned my whole trip based around this challenge, and I filled it with other challenges and whatnot. But this challenge had a jackpot of $1,500. So I had phoned previously to make sure that they did have the challenge. and the jackpot was there, and they said it did. So I started my trip, and when I got here, they said that the challenge had been beaten on the weekend, which was interesting to me because I know there's not too many people that could probably finish this challenge within the time limit. So because there was 2 different challenges, I decided to pivot and go to the non-jackpot. Now, what they told me about the non-jackpot challenge was that it was larger, however, it was not spicy. And you'd have 10 minutes, and if you beat it, you would get it for free. Whereas the jackpot anaconda burrito was supposed to be smaller, however, it was spicy, and you only had 5 minutes. So I kind of weighed the pros and cons. I decided that I was gonna go for the non-jackpot as it was no longer $1,500, it was only $150. So it was kind of interesting when we were doing the challenge or when we were in the restaurant. I had asked them, wow, like who beat this challenge? That's amazing. I was really trying to figure out who had been in the area. And they told me it was actually a local. And that kind of surprised me because I did not know of any competitive eaters that were local to the Forest Grove area. And I go, okay, well, what's his name? Or tell me something about him. He's like, it's actually that guy right there. And if you guys rewind the video to the very beginning, you'll see a guy in the gray sweatshirt. Now, his name was Roman. He was the guy that apparently beat the challenge. Now, I'm not gonna get too much into detail because I actually explain it later at the end of the video what happens and kind of how I was feeling at the time and how it all unfolded. But for now, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let you watch, hopefully enjoy the rest of this challenge. Looks like I'm almost done. Let's see if I can beat that 5-minute time limit or the 10-minute in this particular case because it was the non-spicy version.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna win!
3 minutes.
3 minutes so far, yeah.
All right, everyone, we are just about wrapped up there, just over the 3-minute mark. We've got about 7 minutes left, and looks like I'm going to defeat the challenge on the day. Really appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Think about sharing, and if you have not subscribed, think about that as well. I really appreciate all your support, and you know what? We'll see you on the next one.
All right, 3 minutes. Up 44 seconds. Winner of challenge.
3:44.
You have, wow, 1 minute, 20 seconds to spare. You are a
Easy
truly
money.
easy for you.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, you're a winner, my man.
All right, guys, so you know what? Great challenge there. The burrito was tasty, went down nice and easy. I think it was just over about 340, somewhere in there. You guys, timer will be on the screen. And yeah, no, as advertised, like I said, I didn't want to say the name of this because, you know, the place was called out for not making it as the challenge says, but the challenge was the challenge. It is defeated. I'm just disappointed that the jackpot still wasn't available, the 1500, but anyways, like I said, I chose the non-spicy version of that. I don't know, I almost feel like I should go for the jackpot with the anaconda, but maybe I'll give it some time or book it on a later date. But anyways, with that, guys, thanks for joining me on this speed challenge. I know you guys know I'm not a speed eater, but I had a great time, and I hope you guys did too. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you, my friend. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. We'll give you
Awesome.
one back. Thank you.
All right, guys, so there it is. I've got the free t-shirt, and it says, say no to drugs, say yes to tacos, which is awesome. And on the back, they've got their address. So support your local taco, burrito, Mexican restaurants. I did here today. Hopefully you guys do too. All right. Check you later. All right, so I'm super pumped, guys. I just wanted to make a little bit of an extra clip here because that was as advertised according to the challenge burrito. I didn't do the anaconda and I'm very disappointed that I didn't, but you know what? Maybe I'll come back here in the near future. Hopefully their jackpot goes up and I'll try their spicy anaconda burrito challenge. But in the meantime, I got the meal for free, the $30 meal for free, and I got my sweet free t-shirt. So that's awesome. I'm so super stoked about it. So thanks, guys. All right, so the plot thickens, guys. So what happened there, we left the restaurant thinking that everything was on the up and up. Everything was good. You see how excited, how happy I was that the restaurant was not pulling any punches. They were actually above board. So interesting to note is that they told us that a guy named Roman had beaten it on the weekend, which was the Saturday, and we were there a few days later. Now, when we went in there, they had actually pointed out to this guy that he was the guy that beat it, the Roman. So after the lady left, we went and we talked to Roman and his friend. They didn't really have an answer to the time that the Roman had gotten. His friend said he got it under 10 minutes, which was not the jackpot. The jackpot was supposed to be for under 5 minutes. Now, Roman said, oh, a little bit over 10 minutes. So either way, even if it was 9, 8, 7 minutes, he did not get the jackpot. Although the lady pointed to Roman. So that was kind of fishy. It was kind of a weird situation. But I thought, I was mostly expecting that the burrito was going to be a way heavier. Not that someone had already beaten the jackpot. So that's where my guard was up. Now, when we left the restaurant, we discussed it and thought, well, this doesn't sound right. So that she pointed Roman, he beat it, but he said it was around 10 minutes, which was not the jackpot. The jackpot was for 5 minutes. So I felt that maybe I had gotten cheated a little bit there. So we phoned in the restaurant and we asked them, we had already left, and we asked them, hey, when did this person beat it? They said Saturday. We're like, oh, okay. Do you have video of this? No, we don't. Do you have any photos? No, we don't. So they don't have anything of Roman leaving with the money. They don't have any witnesses to this. And so the funny part about that is that they put my picture up saying I was winner of the burrito challenge. So there was the 2 challenges and I was the winner. However, they didn't show a picture and say that I was, which winner I was a part of. They just said that I was the winner. However, they also had put pictures up of other people who have tried to beat the challenge as well. And some did, some didn't, and they never had a photo of the winner that actually beat the burrito challenge. So they posted losers on there, but they never posted that someone won it. So that was very fishy. Another fishy thing that we noticed was the fact that Roman and his friend were both in the back talking to the chef. So it seems like there was some kind of connection between these people. I'm not saying there was 100%, but you put 2 and 2 together and it makes you wonder. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Did I get ripped off? Did they know that Competitive Eater was coming? Because I did call in advance and they did ask where I was coming from. And I told them that I was coming from Canada. And maybe I should have kept that to myself, you know? So maybe I should have been quiet about that or what I was doing. However, I try and be above board. I try and be honest with everyone, but it kind of makes me second guess what I should be telling restaurants from now on. Do you guys think that was fair? Do you guys think I should go back? You let me know. I know that I feel that I would love to be given the opportunity to defeat it fair and square, get the jackpot, and yeah, I don't know, just make things right. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening to my rant. I appreciate that. I do feel I was cheated a bit. and well, a lot. I mean, hey, that's almost $2,000 Canadian that I got ripped off, 1,500 US. So yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, most restaurants are really good restaurants, and that's why I commend a lot of them when I go there. I thought I was doing the right thing, but things just didn't add up in the end. So anyways, guys, with that, thanks for listening to me. We'll talk to you, I'll talk at you, I should say, later, and we'll see you on the next video.